안녕하세요. 2차 번역자입니다. 이 영상은 미 국방보건국 DHA가 제작한 Practical Compatibility Care All Service Member 과정 교육자료에 포함된 영상을 번역한 것입니다. 원 저작권은 모두 DHA에 있습니다. 저는 의료전문번역가가 아니며 번역 내용에 오류가 있을 수 있습니다. TCCC-ASM과정은 영상 내용 외에도 다양한 범위를 포함하고 있으며 이 영상을 시청하는 것만으로 TCCC-ASM과정 이수를 대신할 수 없습니다. 응급처치는 전문 강사에게 교육받아야 하며 이 영상은 술기에 대한 단순 참고용으로만 사용하시길 권고드립니다.
Hello, my name is Chris. I am an active duty Army 68 Whiskey combat medic. In this video series on bleeding control, we will teach you how to take care of a casualty who has sustained a severe injury with massive bleeding. This is the type of bleeding that occurs when a major blood vessel has been cut or with an amputation. These types of injuries can be caused by a gunshot wound, explosions, motor vehicle accident, or other incidents. Massive bleeding is the most common cause of preventable death in the military and civilian pre-hospital care. The treatment of massive bleeding is a critical skill in Tactical Combat Casualty Care, or TC3. In TC3, we use the acronym MARCH to guide us in our assessment and treatment. The M in MARCH stands for massive hemorrhage or bleeding. You should always assess and treat massive bleeding first. Depending on the injury, a casualty can bleed to death in as little as 3 minutes. In general, massive bleeding can be controlled by using 3 techniques: tourniquet placement, wound packing with a hemostatic dressing, or a pressure dressing. In massive bleeding, you may need to use all of these tools depending on the type of injury. These techniques have been proven to be safe and effective even when performed by someone with no medical training and are what the U.S. military has determined to be the standard of care for initial assessment and treatment of a casualty. It is expected that every service member, soldier, sailor, airman, and Marine knows how to apply a tourniquet, pack a wound, and apply a pressure dressing to stop bleeding. The materials you will need can be found in a military first aid kit. The kit that I am using for this demonstration is the Joint First Aid Kit, or JFAC. Inside this kit, you will find the supplies necessary for hemorrhage control. Inside you can find a tourniquet, hemostatic dressings, and the material needed for a pressure dressing. If a first aid kit is not available, you can pack a wound with a shirt or other material in the surrounding environment and apply firm, direct pressure until first responders arrive. While improvised tourniquets can be created, they have been shown to be generally ineffective in controlling massive bleeding unless constructed properly, and can even cause additional harm. There are many situations where you might need to render aid, from deployed combat operations to your home base, or even when you're off duty and come across a car accident or other scenario. You can save a life, so know the location of first aid kits in your area. Make sure you routinely practice with them. Use tourniquets, wound packing, and application of pressure dressing. If you can, always carry a tourniquet with you. When you encounter a casualty that has massive bleeding, you must take action. Learning these basic techniques can give you the knowledge and skills to perform them correctly. Remember, you could save the life of a fellow service member, your battle buddy, someone in the community, or even a family member.